Hey, family. This is African Osorico back at you at Black Lives Count. And yes, our lives do count. So, family, I'm here to discuss with you something very imperative that we as Black people must have a conversation about. So, the storyline I'm doing today is about a young man named Richard Klaff. Okay. And this young man decided that he would go into a Kroger in Indiana and try to kill Black people. Okay. And so I want you Black people to understand and to make sure that your senses are heightened and that you are paying attention when you are in these stores and things like this, because these kinds of people, Black family, they are using these opportunities to make you hashtags or targets. Okay, they want to play target practice with your life. And I would tell any upstanding citizen to make sure that you practice your Second Amendment right, which is your God given right in America, okay? And that you ensure to be able to protect yourself and your loved ones should you run up on a Richard Klaff or anybody like him. Okay, family, I want you to listen to this video that Richard Klaff made right before he started this shooting. Just give me 1 second. Okay, right before he went out to go and take it upon himself to do what he did. Okay. I'm sorry, just 1 second. Got some dummy up the ceiling. All right, just 1 second. Man, if you go up there, stand on the ladder, and then just look to your right, you'll see him. Man, where exactly is he at? Man, if you go up there, stand on the ladder. Okay. So listen to this, family. I'm in Kroger parking lot, right? I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna shoot 11 people. Watch. I'm gonna put on the. You guys better watch. Come on, mom. Scream quick. So as he's getting prepared, he's in the Kroger bathroom. As he's getting prepared to go out to shoot Black people, he is lighting up a cigar. Okay, and he's live streaming it. As you can hear that Glock. So now he's leaving out the bathroom of the store, of the Kroger. Watch. Which one am I choosing? Hold on. Let me find someone good real quick. Now he passes by several Caucasian people and don't shoot them. I'm going out with a bang. He's just walking around the store looking for some Black person to shoot, okay? But he's passing by several Caucasian people. Nothing but old men over there. Hold on real quick. And you can see through his lens as he's walking through the store, he is passing by plenty of Caucasian people. He's not wanting to shoot them, but now he sees
I
one.
see one. I see one. I see one.
And he sees a black woman who is at the deli, and he runs right up to her, and he commits to shooting at her, okay, and tried to kill her. And thankfully, thank God that he wasn't able to hit her, thank God, and he missed her. Okay, so now we know. So it says a gunman has filmed himself opening fire in a supermarket after hunting around the store for someone good, okay, and failing to hit him. And what the news is negating to say, family, is that he was searching for a black person to shoot, okay? Because in one of the videos, he does yell out the N word when he's shooting at this woman. And the man, it was two workers that were behind the counter. One was a Caucasian, one was a black person, and then the black woman who was the customer who they were waiting on. Okay, so he intentionally shot at black people. Okay, and it says, and failing to hunting around to shoot someone good and failing to hit them. Richard Klaff, 20, broadcast the shooting live on Facebook as he prepared for and carried out the attack at a Kroger in Fort Wayne, Indiana. He began about 6:15 p.m. On a Thursday by lighting up a cigar in the bathroom upstairs from the Georgetown Kroger and saying he was going to shoot 11 people. Okay. He cocked the pistol several times before heading downstairs and wandering around the supermarket looking for the right target. Now, they keep saying these things, but what they're not saying is he was searching for black people. And black people, I'm going to say this. You better know that there are people out here that are have been ridiculously not they have not been psychologically evaluated. Okay, they need evaluations, they need some medication, they need some other things, and they need some jail time. See, this is a result of people not getting jail time when they should have jail time, because this young man has had a troubled history. He's been in all kinds of trouble, throughout his lifetime, yet this man is not serving any time in jail. What happened to the three strikes law, Joe? You know what I'm saying? The three strikes law only works for black men, is what it is, or black women. It's not working for white men. And it's ridiculous that we're living in a society that does not think it's not okay or it is okay to not give equally, you know what I'm saying, punishments for people that are committing crimes. Family, it is what it is. We are living in the walls of the United Snakes of America, and you better recognize and you better wake up, because we have to be very careful now. We have to move with purpose and we have to move with intent, but we always must pay attention to our surroundings, okay? Because people like this are um, are all over the United States, unfortunately, okay? It further says that Klaff bragged about walking through a supermarket with a gun and flashed it to the camera in one of the aisles. I'm going out with a bang, baby, watch. Okay, is what he said. Klaff spotted a black woman at the counter and a black woman at what appeared to be a deli or a bakery counter and marked her for death. Okay, what he said was, and they're not saying everything he said because they're trying to cover it so they won't have to charge him with a hate crime, which he should absolutely be charged with. But what he said was, oh yeah, I see one, and then he fired 6 rounds at her. Let me say this, black people, we have been within the walls of the United States for 400 plus years. And for 400 plus years, we have been mistreated, we have been abused, we have been misled, we have been everything that could be done to us have been done to us at the hands of this white supremacist system. And I am telling you now is the time to protect yourselves. Protect yourselves. We have the right to protect ourselves. We have a right to ensure that our lives are not harmed at the hand of other people. We have that right. Just as they have that right to go around and doing these nefarious things that they're doing and evil things that they're doing, we have a right to protect ourselves. And I want to, there's many women now, Black women, that are becoming armed, are learning how to shoot, are taking target practice. There's Black men that have already been doing this. All I'm saying, Black people, I'm not trying to commit crimes against anybody, and I'm not trying to incite violence against anyone, but I do advocate for self preservation. I advocate for that wholeheartedly, 100%. Self preservation says that I can do everything up under my power to ensure that I stay alive in America. And I say that you do the same thing. And that means to protect yourself, whether it's through your Second Amendment rights or by any means necessary. Protect yourselves at all costs, because we are living within a hostile environment. This is known. We have saw this, and it has been evident too many times. We are living in a hostile environment, and so we have to protect ourselves. And everything that falls up under the law, we can't be afraid of the law, as far as if we're staying within the guidelines of the law and somebody's trying to kill you, it's self-defense. It is self-defense and self-preservation to ensure that wherever you are within the United States, that you will make it home on that day. And if that means taking out somebody who is trying to take out multiple people, for no cause at all, except by the fact that they're Black, well, then we're doing a service to the community, okay? We are doing a service to the community, and not only our community, but to their community as well, because I'm sure that all white people don't agree with white supremacists and white supremacists trying to kill Black people. And so if you don't, that's wonderful. And if you do, oh well, okay? Black people just need to protect themselves at all costs by any means necessary. Family, remember, when you are in the belly of the beast and you are within the walls of white supremacy, you have to move sometimes like your enemy. Sometimes you got to move like your enemy, family, and that's all I'm gonna say on that one. And we all know how the enemy gets down, and so then we have to follow the same rule. You know what I'm saying? We have to follow the same rules, just to ensure that we're gonna be back home with our families. That we're gonna go back home to our children, to our husbands, to our wives, to our mothers and our fathers. We have to ensure, even to our little dogs. Even some of us have little dogs, and we want to make sure that we get back home to our dogs. You got to do what you got to do, but you got to make sure that you're keeping your head on a swivel within this society, and that you're paying attention to your environment and your surroundings, and that you have legally obtained your Second Amendment rights. All those are within our right. They're within our right. We pay taxes. We fight for this country overseas to make sure the borders are safe. We are law-abiding citizens. We do everything that we're supposed to do within this country Well, we have the right also to carry our Second Amendment rights with us everywhere we go. Everywhere you go, you must always be ready because we're living in that kind of society now. Okay? We really are. And it's not going to get any better. Before it gets better, it's going to get much, much worse. We should be teaching our children to shoot. My dad taught me and my sisters and my brothers how to shoot. My dad was an avid gun person and was very serious about everything that he taught us about how to survive. And I still practice everything that he taught me to this day. And I think that we ought to collaborate. There's all kinds of training available uh, from Black owned, reputable places. Family, do whatever you have to do, get with the right people, but make sure that your mindset is self preservation because self preservation is important. All right. All right, my family. I love you guys. I thank you so much for visiting. I really appreciate you. Please, I'm asking you to like, to comment, and to share. It's just a beautiful thing when you do that for me, okay? Family, I thank you so much. I appreciate you and thank you. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Thanks, family. Bye-bye.